Welcome to a short preview of this Screencasts Online video tutorial. Following on from last week's tip video looking at full screen and split screen on the Mac, I thought it would also be useful to go through full screen and split view on iOS. Of course, using full screen on your iPad isn't really optional, it's the default behavior. So if we go into Mail, Mail will go into full screen view. And let's also go into Safari, and automatically Safari goes into full screen view as well. Now you can switch between open applications using a 4-finger gesture. We'll go back to Mail. And in a similar way to Mission Control on the Mac, you can use 4 fingers to swipe up to see your multitasking view and see all the open applications that you have running on your iPad. That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS-related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital Screencasts Online monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit ScreenCastsOnline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.